So if you put a slick pack in there, it'll swallow them up.
Yeah, and then I think it gets stuck.
You lose the potential. Water is the most acceptable.
Yeah, I just need to make sure that my guy knows that he doesn't need to use a slick pack for this one.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, he needs a slick pack inside of the hopper, though.
Okay, now that's different. And now that's on prime out, and that's a different thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but slick pack in the water box itself, no. Okay. Because the rubber diaphragm, as you can see, it'll finally eat the rubber away and it'll swallow it up.
Right.
I know a lot of guys at the end of its life will start doing that. You start seeing gray water and grout, and then now you start to lose water. Every time it's stroked, pushing concrete, they'll throw hydraulic fluid in there, and they'll last them another month, and then they'll take the whole thing out. So they know they're going to bed anyway, so that's something different. But in the mornings, no, it's still, you fill your slick pack up, 5-gallon bucket, you dump it in there prior to when the concrete's there, and you're ready to, you suck that down, and then put concrete on top of it, yeah, it lubricates up.
Oh, yeah, it lubricates the lines.
Yeah. This one, it's still the norm.
I just gotta make sure that he doesn't put it in the
yeah, a lot of guys, hear tricks, and you get some bad habits, and then you stick with the bad habits, and a lot of guys tell me, I've been doing that for 25 years. Well, you've been doing it wrong for 25 years. You just got a bad habit and it stuck with you. It seemed right, but it wasn't.
So 250 hours. Change
engine hours.
Engine hours. We change all of this.
All the filters, yeah. And then here's your hour meter.
Okay.
And that equates to 3 hours, 4 hours a day, 4 or 5 days a week, 6 months.
Yeah, because we pump like 3 times a week, so we usually do 30 to 60 yards.
You know the first couple oil changes, and then you don't have to watch it. You pretty much know what the norm is. I'd probably be out every 7 months to change. All right. On engine oil alone, it tells you on the bottle, 10,000 miles and or 6 months. So,
is there any documentation that I need to give to somebody so they can read, study, or should they just watch?
You can call the salesman, or I'll get the salesman in touch with you, and he can send you a full breakdown of what needs to be serviced at what time.
Happen to this, so.
Yeah, no, we can get that for you.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah, on a PDF format.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, if you can send it to me, I'll print it up. And
yeah, absolutely, we will.
Yeah, and that's for the Schwing or the Putz. They're pretty much the same. They're the leaders in the market, so.
Perfect.
I don't know who's doing the service now, or is it Thomas Machinery? Or?
Yeah, Thomas.
So I don't know if they've already gone over this with you, or.
No, I'm just here picking it up.
Okay.
Doing, listening and.
Now, flow control, Harold. How do they control so it speeds up or lowers down as far as the speed on the diff cylinder?
Just like on your 500, it's the same orientation here. On the 500 here, it's flow control. So it's like a water nozzle. You screw it in, it slows the pistons down. You screw it out, speeds them up.
Okay.
Right now, it's all the way out as a test model that we're doing now. But usually by right, when I prime out, put the slick pack in there, pump about 3 times high, screw it all the way in, back it up 4 times, and then let's go. This machine, you could have 2 machines exactly the same model, and they prime out differently.
Right.
The 500 is prime out completely different than the TK30. But yeah, and usually within the first 2 jobs you do, well, okay, I got to go faster, got to go slower. You make it 100 feet and it plugs. Shit, I'm going too slow. You make it 300 feet and it plugs. Fuck, I was going too fast. Figure that out real quick.
10-4.
And on the 500, you can turn the cooling fan off and on. On these models, they're always on.
Okay.
Always on. So now in cold weather, you can. It's a state connector. You can pull it and let it heat up a little bit better. But on the foremost, you're out of Texas?
Nope. We're over in Apollo Beach.
Oh shit! I leave it on all the time.
Okay.
In the southern country or states, I would leave them on all the time, regardless. I mean, it was at 40 degrees, and we've been playing with it, and it's already up to 80. So it doesn't take long. I mean. You usually we get there an hour before truck gets there.
Yeah, setting up.
So I put water and put it in reverse and stroke it for about 5 minutes. Now it'll come right up to 60, and that's operating temperature. So, an agitator is a little bit easier. I don't know if your 500's got an agitator, but you can choke the agitator down and build heat just by sitting there. But since this model doesn't have an agitator, you'll have to do it in reverse. But you must have lubrication in the hopper and in the water box before you can move the pistons. Because they are metal on metal, and you will tear the.
That's the hydraulic fluid, right? Hydraulic fluid in there, or it's just water in the water box?
Water.
When we go to lubricate it?
Water.
Okay, water.
Just water. And just water in here when you do stroke it.
Okay.
Yeah, just like on your 500, it's detrimental to them. Putz is a little bit more acceptable. You can get away with it a few more times. However, a Schwing is encased in rubber, the rock valve. So you can't, it'll actually tear the rubber beads out, the kidney seal. So these are a little bit more friendlier. They're a little bit more expensive, and the ass end and they last a little bit longer. However, they're more expensive for me to come in and fix. Whereas, you know, a 500 is a little bit cheaper, but they're a little bit, you know, a little bit more sensitive. Okay. Everybody's got an idea how to skin a cat, so
too many ideas.
Yeah. So on the other side, you do have a battery box that's enclosed. You got for the starter. So if you have a problem, you can jump them on. That's acceptable, but you can't put it on a jump cart or a jump box and leave it on and try to start it. There's one-way directional valves that you'll blow out. Or, I'm sorry, diodes that will blow out. Okay. So you must take the battery out, charge it, stick it back in. Okay. Now, if you jump it from machine to machine, that's no problem because it's seeing 12 volt through the. Right. You'll have that spike. But when you put it on like a 300 amp and like a like a arc welder. Box. Okay. Yeah. You can, but you have to take the battery out.
Yeah, so the battery charges. And then we can put the battery back in.
Correct. You're going to call me, you're going to do that, and you're going to call me tomorrow. Hey, man, every time I put it in pump, it blows a fuse. I know what you did already.
Yeah, okay.
You got to pull a diode out. And that diode actually is the longevity of the proximity switches. The whole item, the whole machine is guarded around the proximity switch, because that's the whole heart. The other than you're going to be doing it manually. So they're keeping the spike energy off the proximity switches. So when you put the jump card on it, you're going to blow the diode, and that's going to go to the...
So make sure to take the battery out, charge it, put the battery back.
Yeah, on a Putz,
that's the best. We tell them to try to do anything else, it'll
get
screwed up. So.
Yeah. On the Schwing, they're a little bit more forgiving because it's, you know, it's a mechanical over hydraulic system. It's actually using a slave. There's one, like over here, you know, there's a master and there's about 15 slaves, you know, and they're telling what the master what to do. And like I said, it's a succession, you know, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. But you got a bunch of slaves running a master, you know. So, any questions?
Nope, I'm good.
I know it's a lot.
Yeah.
You just got it videoed, and so you can kind of
I'll go back and go over it in
detail.
Oh, I didn't record.
I just need to get that. I just want to get it written down as well, so I can say here, have my guys read this, and I'll read it myself. So.
Sure, it's gonna be easy with this video. Is that we'll post it up on YouTube.
Okay.
And your guys can get the link.
Okay.
And then listen to the link.
I would definitely go over it because, you know, like I said, a lot of people have bad practices, even though they already have a pump. Doesn't mean they're doing it right.
Right.
Like when you take the trap door loose, there's a rubber diaphragm, just like on a 500.
Yeah.
You must clean that trap door off and close it.
I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure that this is on because we lost one.
Yeah, you will. Right. So.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
If you look on the internet, you know you'll see, and that way you can talk to your guys about the 500 too. You know what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, and
I'm definitely gonna watch.
You know, just a couple little things will cut your maintenance down dramatically. You know, because anymore when you're pumping, hell, you lose a shoveling job, you're in the red. You know, shit. You know, it's hard to make money as it is. You can't afford for your guys to
mess this up.
You know, hey, I brought back 2 hoses full of concrete. Oh, shit. There goes. Yeah, that's it. You know, that's $600. That's all your profit right there. I thought I could bring it back to the yard and beat on it. Nope. It's too late now. Shit.
Nope.
Throw in the dumpster.
All right, Harold. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep. So everything else is downhill. If you have a problem, you give Edward a call. Don't call me.
Harold, we gotta come over and fix something.
We hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. To continue seeing more content like this, don't forget to subscribe. Also, you can just go right here on this link to our website, liveequipment.com, for a complete list of equipment available for sale. Or just keep navigating to our channel. Have a great day.